Yeah, she.
No, get down, get down.
Let's go.
Hey, down, go.
Tres leches.
I'm just down on myself.
Alrighty, so when I was presented with this, I was really thinking, I was like, what meeting should I run for everybody? In all honesty, right? So what did I do? I went onto my Uplines YouTube. Right? Of course, why not? Because I mean, if he made it, then there's a reason, right? So this meeting is actually called renting versus owning.
Oh.
Good meeting.
Come on. Renting versus owning. Tell us, Mr. Porto.
Write that down.
So and I'm gonna go ahead and correlate this to, right? A little bit of something that we all kind of like know about, right? So like, what do you guys think of like when you like think of like public transportation?
Buses.
Buses, right?
Train.
You put a bus.
Subways. Airplanes.
Train.
Scooter.
So bus, train.
Airplane.
Right here,
Taxis.
Right here, we're gonna put like a personal vehicle or a new vehicle.
Scooters. My private
Mercedes.
Mercedes.
management.
Tessie.
My Jaguar.
My Jaguar.
Take a look. L-E.
Horses.
Basic.
It's okay.
You said she wrote it in Spanish.
I quit.
You can't quit. It's too late. All right, so when you guys think about like a bus or a train, what do you guys think of? Like when you're on there?
Dirty.
People.
Long.
School. Broke.
Crazy.
So dirty, right? It's probably like musty on there,
Musty.
right? Like I don't know. Have you ever guys been like on a Greyhound bus going somewhere?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. When you gotta go visit family and it's in a time of need, you take a Greyhound bus.
Or about
You know, so it stinks, right? There's people on this like you got a hobo in the corner. He's really nice, but you just don't want to talk to him.
Yes to all of that.
It's really nice.
For the busing system here,
You
right?
really smell it.
Smelling.
And then like if you guys see trash everywhere, you're not gonna pick it up, right? Right? You're like, and if you drop something yourself, you're probably not gonna pick it up. Like you're probably gonna like stick your gum under the chair just because everybody else is doing it.
I'd be afraid to touch
That I do.
Right? But like, let's say like it's your vehicle, right?
Yeah.
A personal vehicle. Sharon, come on, you just got one, brother. What one of these is your vehicle now?
Dirty.
All right. So what? You're gonna keep it clean, right?
Yes.
Cool. So we'll keep it clean.
Yes.
What else?
Not smelly.
This is not gonna stink.
Smells good.
Probably clean it
No,
up.
but what did the second one say to me? Dirty?
Smelly.
Messy. Dirty, smelly, messy.
Smelly and messy.
You guys are gonna fill that tank up before it gets to a quarter. You're
Yes.
just gonna take care of it, right? A light comes on, and you're taking it right to the shop, right? So you're just gonna overall take care of it. Correct?
Correct.
Can we all agree on that?
Yes.
Cool. So we can basically just relate this to the business, right?
Okay.
So this is basically the bus transportation is basically the business that we're in now. We're in Danny's office, right?
Yes.
Look right on top. Look right on top of that fridge. Dirty, man. You know what I mean? Like that's a clear example, right? And that was not planned. It's not like I put that there. You know what I mean? So it's things like that, right? But if it was our company, we're gonna keep it clean. We're gonna take care of it. We're gonna maintain it, and we're gonna want the people in our office taking care of maintaining it, right?
Yes.
Right? So why shouldn't we do it for somebody else? Right. You know what I mean? They're providing us a vessel to go ahead and get from entry level to management. You know what I mean? So why shouldn't we take care of that vessel, right? While we can. You know what I mean? It's not like we're paying for any of this, right? It only matters if it's coming out of our pockets, right?
No.
But it shouldn't be. Because not only are we getting this great opportunity to get from entry level to management, but we're also getting paid to do so. You know what I mean? So instead of keeping it like this, we should just flip it and just treat it as if it's our own.
Yes.
Because I can fall on the sword too. I've forgotten an excess can. Without a doubt. I drink like 4 of them. Like, you know what I mean? One of them is 1 out of 4, 25%. I'm bad. I get it. You know what I mean? But if we all can hold accountability and just be like clean up after ourselves, make sure that we're not leaving everything around, even in there, even out there, and just take care of it as if it's our vehicle. Absolutely. So what are the things that we can do currently that would help us out, like maintaining this vehicle?
Honestly, just picking up after yourself.
Absolutely.
Holding each other accountable, helping each other.
Of course. Abby?
I feel like before we go on break, or like once we come back, like we don't need to do nothing else. I take like 5 minutes to like clean up, and then we do proceed what we're doing.
Absolutely, absolutely. So a big thing, right? And it doesn't even go into cleanliness as either. You know what I mean? It goes into so much as like even second rounds, right? So like when we're doing second rounds and we're not bringing them on board, wouldn't you want your people in your office to make sure that they're trying to close everyone?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because he's paying for the recruiting. You know what I mean? He's paying for everything. He's paying for the office to do those interviews. Yes.
I think it also goes along heavily with like honoring the partnership.
Of course, absolutely. Honoring the partnership. You guys are here for a reason, to get to management, right? It's literally written out for you guys to follow to honor the partnership. You know what I mean? And then the same thing as well with territory, right? Like sometimes we just take territory for granted. Like me and Bug went to Greensboro in a territory that I've hit personally 4 times. And we both, between both of us, pulled out 6 sales. Like, it's not a territory issue. We should just be happy that we have somewhere to go to make the money. That's literally it. We just need to be grateful for the fact that, like, hey, look, like, it's not this, it's me. Yes.
And it also kind of like adds up to what Danny says, that this business is looking for lookers. So there shouldn't be any like.
Absolutely. So like if you get somewhere and you're like, no. 9 times out of 10, like the people that you're talking to when you're in those areas, they're like, oh, you've been here, because they're the same people that are home. So that means the people that aren't home are the same people that weren't home. So they have not been spoken to yet. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So once you actually do get to talk to those people, like cool. Like I've been to territory before where like I know it was hit, right? I was told it was hit, and everybody's like, no, nobody's come up to me. Cool, here I am. You know what I mean? And you just go with that. Like that's literally as basic as it gets. You know what I mean? Just rather than taking it for granted and leaving it like this, but actually take care of it. Actually treat it as if it's our own vehicle, and that we just respect it altogether. Cool. Alrighty. What else? I'm trying to think. Sorry guys, my first meeting.
Alright.
We're doing great.
I tried.
You're doing
It's my
great.
first day in the field, please. Okay. Alrighty, so yeah, in all honesty guys, I don't have much left to say, but besides, let's just hold each other accountable. Yes.
Another thing that I like try to focus on as well that kind of goes into this is like even being out in the field, like when I do start to feel like I'm being lazy or anything like that, I really think about like how I'd want people in my office to go out there and make effort.
Absolutely.
Like, I think about Danny more so than I think about myself when I'm out there. And I'm just like, I don't want to hit that door. And I'm like, no, I gotta hit that door.
Absolutely, and just take that mentality, because like Tia said, like once you guys are having your own people out there, you're not micromanaging them. Danny does not micromanage us at all. If he comes out to the field and he's coming with a smile, literally, I don't know any time that he's coming out to the field and he's just like mad at you. No, every time he's come out to the field with me, he's smiling. Whether we were in a car ride together or whether he met me out there, each and every single time, right? So it's just kind of like carrying that on. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like make sure you're having the best of days, always. Because at the end of the day, we just having that gratitude for being and having such a great opportunity. That makes any sense?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yes.
Think of it like this: WWRDD. What would Rich Dad do?
Rich dad.
Self.
There it is.
Absolutely. So it's really just getting out of your head, right? And in your bag. Right? And that's literally it. That's literally it. It just boils down to the simplicities of it, right? Just managing the small stuff, and it just makes us better in the end. Treating it as if it's our own. And like, don't you think that like even like when there's new people in here, it would just be a lot better, right? Setting that example. It goes for everything, down from the interviews to keeping it clean, to for car rides, make sure you're taking your trash out, to even dressing nicely. You know what I mean? Just setting that example, because if it was yours, just think about it like, hey, if this was my office, how would I want it run? You know what I mean? And how is it expected to be run? It's kind of like, if I set these standards and somebody's just going off the rails with it, would I appreciate that? Probably not. So make sure that we're holding up those standards. That way we don't stray from how we want to be. And if we get it done now, most definitely we're just gonna breeze through it once we're in management ourselves.
Yes.
Alrighty. Can we use that today, guys?
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Porto.
Alright guys, everyone back at 12:15. Get up for Porto one more time. Break up.